Candii is in San Simeon, whatever. I don't know. You guys know how to pronounce it. I don't. He's like with some family. So this week I'm doing my own episode on the definition of a whore and beware of TMD. What signs to look for and symptoms. So we'll start off with the definition of a whore. Basically, I think that a whore, I don't really think there is such thing as a whore, like, especially not like in high school, you know, it's basically just an insult to make people feel bad. People call me a whore just because they're jealous of everything. I don't know. People call me a whore. Whatever. Doesn't really bother me. But basically, a whore is someone who sells themselves to have sex with people. I have never heard of anybody in high school doing that. Ever. In my life. Well, maybe a couple people, but, you know, to each his own. I mean, you want to go out and have sex with a million people, go for it. I'm not like that. You want to be like that? Cool beans. Beware of TMD is a song that one of my ex-boyfriends wrote because he is in a band in our local scene and he's their vocalist. And when he broke up with me, he wrote a song about me, basically about how I'm a crazy bitch. And TMD is called well, I can't tell you what it is, but it's basically a disease that you get from having any sort of contact with me. Like, holding hands with me, hugging me, kissing me, whatever. And the symptoms of TMD, what I have come to recognize as TMD, is you basically, like, you just feel good about yourself, you know? You think that you're pretty amazing, you know? Because, I mean, I feel pretty good about myself. I don't know about you guys, but, you know, I'm not full of myself, but I think, you know, I'm not a bad person. And, you know, you have really good manners when you have TMD. Like, you know, you're always, like, holding the door open for people and things like that. And you love animals. You know, I'm a huge cat lover and a dog lover. You know, this is Princess here. You get really happy. I mean, like, who wouldn't be happy kissing a girl like me? I'm hot. I know it. Don't deny it. You guys all know that I'm gorgeous. Okay, well, maybe I'm not gorgeous, but, you know, yeah. You like to party if you have TMD. You know, you like going to shows. Like a little scene kid, which is apparently what I am to most people. But hey, I don't care. The other thing to look for when you have TMD is you're very picky about your clothes. I'm extremely picky. Like, for school, I go through probably like 3 different outfits before I decide on one. And then it's makeup and, like, perfume and all this crazy stuff. So, you know, it's that. And also, I think the worst cases of TMD is you start to hate me. Like, you really start to hate me if you have TMD. So I guess a lot of people must have TMD, which I think is pretty great. And I mean, like, you know, if you have your own song and your own disease, and I have an acronym. An acronym. Who can say that they have an acronym? Not you. I have an acronym. And, you know, having my own disease is pretty great. It's like having your own law, like Megan's Law. Just not, like, as terrible. Because Megan's Law is kind of sad. You know? But, yeah. So, if you have any of these symptoms, you might want to come talk to me. Because, you know, people might start to really hate you, and that would be bad. We don't want people to hate you. We want people to love you. I want people to love me. Most people do love me, or hate me. Love me or hate me, it's still an obsession. So, yeah. Either way, it must suck to be you. So, that's the show for today. And I hope you enjoyed it. I'm pretty sure Candii hopes you enjoyed it, but he's probably having fun with his family. You know, spending time with your family is always great. And we will see you next week. Bye, guys.